Get ready, start. Sir, I think this is a privilege for me to have an opportunity to discuss issues relating to pregnant women and the future generation of this country. Sir, this bill seeks to amend 2 to 3 provisions of the Mother Bill, which was passed in the year 1961. This seeks to increase the maternity leave from 12 weeks to 26 weeks, and it also seeks to establish creches for newborn within the premises of the company which have employees more than 50. Sir, I am happy with the provisions of the bill, but we are too late in bringing this forward globally. Women care more for the future of their children. In Korea, the government provides 60 weeks maternity benefit to the mother and 13 weeks paternity benefit to the father. In some other countries like Japan, Norway, Iceland, this provision exists. We can quote so many examples in this regard. I am not a professional medical practitioner. Dr. Ravinder Babu explained in details certain health related issues. I am not going to deliberate on that, but some of the honorable members have mentioned about one point, and they said that health of the mother is very important after the delivery of a child. We can give leave and other benefits, but before the birth of a child, when pregnant women are carrying the child in her womb, we need to do something. I can say this because of an experience in my parliamentary constituency in half of Palakka district. There is an Adivasi area. 36 newborn children died there due to malnutrition. I was a member of the Standing Committee on Women and Child Development in 2009-14. Every year we discussed many issues, and we found that the Ministry of Women and Child Development is allotted a huge budget for reducing malnutrition in our country. They requested the government for rupees 1.25 lakh crores to address the issues, but finally they got only rupees 20,000 crores. Our former Prime Minister, while addressing a public meeting, quoted the situation of malnutrition and said that we are behind the sub-Saharan African countries. We have supplied help to 44% of women and children suffering from malnutrition globally. While stating such statistics, he commented that this situation is a national shame. This issue does not come under the ministry level alone. It comes under various other ministries also. I would request the government to discuss it with all the ministries and to come out with a solid proposals to deal with the situation and increase the allocation to ICDS for proper implementation and to reduce the percentage of malnutrition in our country. Sir, in this bill of the amendments is brought by the Ministry of Law. It stated that an employee may permit a woman to work from home if the nature of work permits her to do so. It may lead to misuse of this clause in future. We should take it very seriously. Nobody should be allowed to misuse such a clause. If maternity benefits are allowed and directs the mother to work for the company from her home itself, it is a very dangerous thing for the future. Since many years, many companies have been started, even the IT industry it is existence. Recently, some members raised the issue in the House also. The State Bank of India, in its advertisement, had mentioned that pregnant women are not allowed to apply for that particular post. It is a shame. Even the Air India had such a direction. I do not know whether it there written in their rules or not, but they have such a thing. Such a rule is there in the IT companies which does not allow pregnant women to apply in the respective company. We have increased the period from 12 weeks to 26 weeks. This point should be taken care of. This will affect the work of women in the country. The companies are not ready to recruit pregnant women in their companies. That will reduce the job opportunities for women in this country. We should take more measures to support women in our country. We have taken this step under the directions of WHO, International Labour Organization, Convenience, and the National Law Commission. The Navy important point is the will does not include the unorganized sector and it has not addressed the unorganized sector. Their problems are not being addressed in this bill. We have 46 crores of laborers in our country. Out of this 46 crore, 14 crore laborers are women. The Law Commission directed that adequate measures should be adopted to pass on these benefits to the employees in the unorganized sector to stop